The lubrication is an art of admitting lubricant between the two surfaces that are in contact and in relative motion. The functions of lubrication system to reduce the friction and wear between the moving parts, to provide the sealing action, to cool the surfaces by carrying away the heat generated in engine component, to clean the surfaces by washing away carbon and metal particles caused by wear. The functions of lubrication system is to provide sufficient quantity of cool filtered oil to give positive and aquatic lubrication to all the moving parts of the engine. Various lubrication system: mist lubrication, wet-sum lubrication, dry-sum lubrication. The wet-sum lubrication is further classified into splash lubrication system, splash and pressure lubrication system, pressure feed lubrication system. This is the full pressure lubrication system. The diagram shows the full pressure lubrication system. The bottom of the engine, the oil tank is there. The oil is stored in this tank. The function of oil strainer is to remove the foreign particles and contaminated particles from the air. The oil pump is pumped to the air to circulate the various moving particles to reduce the wear and tear, like main bearing and camshaft bearing. Okay. Next, the system lubricating oil is forced under a pressure of a pump, pressure by a pump, pressure of 2 to 4 megapascal. It consists of the oil sump, oil pump, oil gallery, pressure release valve, oil filter, oil pressure gauge, and oil dipstick. The lubricating system from the sump and oil fan sucked by oil pump and lifted to the oil main gallery through the oil filter and strainer. Oil pump is driven by camshaft. Oil pump and filter always immersed in the oil pressure feed lubrication system. From this system, oil is distributed under the pressure to the various parts of the engine to be lubricated by the oil tubes. Oil from the gallery enters the crank pin bearing throughout the taper hole in the tank. Engine part lubrication under pressure. Crankshaft main bearing, camshaft main bearing, big end bearing of the connecting rod, timing gears, rocker arm, valve stems and valve guides, etc. 5 methods of water cooling system: direct and non-return system, thermo-chip-on system, forced circulation cooling system, evaporative cooling system, pressure cooling system. In water cooling system, is water is used for the cooling the engine by circulating it through the water jacket around each combustion chamber in the cylinder head, valve and valve seat. By absorbing the heat, water will become hot. The thermo-chip-on system is used due to temperature difference. Heated water is moved upward direction. It will reach the header tank. From the header tank, the water is passed through the radiator. In the the water is cooled by natural circulation of air and by external source. The cooling water is reached the collecting tank again to the from the cooling water from the collecting tank to cooling purpose to enter into the water jacket around the engine. Wherever heat absorbed from the engine and the water is heated due to density difference, again water is enter into the water reach the header tank. The cycle is again and again